Okay, let's go and get started.
Yeah, Nate, felt like a struggle to make shots for much of the night, but yet you guys were still in it till the final minutes there. What'd you take away from tonight's game?
Yeah, again, effort was there with our guys. It always is. They're always come out fighting. I'd like to seen us be, a little more physical at the start of the game there, and I'd like to see us take it to the rim a little bit more there in the second half and in the fourth quarter. But it was a physical game. They played hard. We played hard. Just gotta look at it. Gotta go and look at it here tonight and pick some things out.
Okay, Scott.
Yeah, Nate, you guys were out rebounded quite a bit. Points in the paint was huge for you on opening night with 68. I think just 26 tonight. Do you think that maybe was the difference in this one?
It was. Those two stats were the difference. You're exactly right. The rebounding and the points in the paint. Two things that we're going to get better
at. Christos.
Hello, Coach. I would like to ask you how big hit for your confidence as a team was that loss, and what was the biggest lesson from that game?
The lesson from the game was, to continue, to do what we do well, meaning like continue to touch the paint, to continue to get to the free throw line, continue to get paint touches for kick out threes and kick out shots. I thought we did have we had a lot of good open looks tonight. Made some of them. We made some of them, but we just need to come up with more second chance points is probably the biggest takeaway.
Tony East.
Nate, it could just be me, but it felt like some of the guys were tired, moving a little slow in the fourth quarter. Do you feel like you saw that, or is it just a product of the game moving slower in clutch situations?
No, I don't think they were tired. They were, and I was trying to give them breaks, here and there, a few minutes at a time, as you saw there in the end of the third and into the fourth. They made the shots when they needed them to. We didn't. The ball just didn't bounce our way tonight.
Bob.
Nate, will 3-point shot attempts be the exception or closer to the rule this season?
Well, I think the games are different. I think the 53s, I liked them. I really will have to go back and look to see if there's some that I didn't like, but I liked them. I thought we had a lot of open ones. I really did. I don't ever try to put a solid concrete number on the number of threes. We've had games this year where I think we've shot in the upper 20s. And then as you saw tonight, we hit 50 attempts. So I don't want to put a number on it. I liked most of the shots that we took during the course of the game.
Brendan.
Hey, Coach. So when your offense is kind of basically revolving around finding the open man, but only one is really hot throughout the whole game, what do you kind of do to try to change it up?
Just continuing for everybody to move with pace, call different plays and run it with pace. That's how people get open. The defenders will relax. If somebody's getting hot, the other guys have to stay ready to shoot. Our team does a good job of that. They really do. They do a good job of executing the play calls and hitting the open man and trying to make the right play.
Tony.
Nate, something interesting that happened tonight. Only 8 shots for Sabonis. Was that crediting the Knicks defense? Julius Randle did a nice job on him, or was there a concerted effort to shoot from other guys in other spots?
No, I mean we were Domas is a willing passer down there too, so we were getting him the touches. He was making the right play and kicking out when he was supposed to, and being aggressive as ever. He's an aggressive player. They really collapsed down there, and when they do that, when that 4 or 5 of their guys are in the paint, when he catches, the rest of us have to be ready to shoot, because there are going to be open shots when that happens, many of them.
Anybody have anything else to wrap up for Coach here? Nope. Okay. Thank you.
Thanks, everybody.
All right, questions for Vic, please? Wheat, you want to get us started?
Yeah, Vic, you guys had a 96-93 lead with, I think, 4.5 minutes tonight and then didn't score for 4 minutes down the stretch. What was the difference there?
I felt like we got a couple good looks, man. We just didn't make them today. I know for me, I mean, I've been making those shots, pretty much since the season started. So, it's just one of those nights where we couldn't really make no shots. But, at the end of the day, it happens. Back to the drawing board. We got another one in 48 hours. So we got to, learn from this and get ready for the next one.
Pat?
Victor, how much do you miss TJ Warren's consistent scoring? And obviously there's nothing you can do about it. So are there ways that you guys can combat that if you're in offensive droughts?
Yeah, he can score at a high level. So, we're gonna miss him and him on defense too. So but like you said, there's really nothing we can do about it. It sounds great. Obviously we miss him, but he can't really play right now. So we just gotta play better. And tonight, unfortunately, we didn't play good enough to win. So we got to learn from it, move on, and get ready for the next one.
Christos?
I'd like to ask you, you shot tonight with a 3 for 16 about the field goals. How big a motivation for you to bounce back to the next game? And how could you explain and how would you describe the last 4 minutes of the game?
Yeah, at the end of the day, it's going to be nights like this in the NBA. It's unfortunate, it sucks. You wish you could have come out of the win with nights like this, but it's going to be nights like this. But I won't stop shooting, and I won't be hesitant. And it is what it is. I'll miss the next 100. I really don't care. I'm gonna go out there and play my game and be aggressive. Everybody can say what they want to say. It's one loss, obviously, it sucks, but 72 games, unfortunately, there'll be nights like this. So we got to respond as a team. And we've responded since I've been here, my first year. And we're going to continue to keep doing that.
Scott?
Vic, how impactful do you feel like the Knicks' physicality was in, as well as their kind of inside presence, which was a contrast to what this season opener was like?
Yeah, credit them. They play well. So credit them. They played well down the stretch when they needed to. Their guys made big shots. We could have played better in general. So, like I said, it's just one of those nights, unfortunately. But what can you do about it? You got to learn from it, move on, and continue to keep getting better. And that's what we're focused on doing.
Pat?
Victor, how much discussion has there been about defending the 3-point shot and what areas can tighten up there?
We just got to do a better job. Like I said, it's obviously we got to watch the film and keep getting better, but, there's things that we still need to get better at, still need to improve, and as we continue to keep getting better, we got to make sure we don't make those mistakes. So it's unfortunate we lost, but, like I said, we can't go back in time and change it. So, and we can't feel woe is me after this loss, after one loss. So we got to be better.
Scott?
I'm curious what your reaction was to TJ now needing surgery and probably missing significant time, and maybe what you told him after going through something serious yourself.
It's unfortunate, man. I know the feeling. And, I definitely reached out to him and I just told him, just focus on his mindset, be a student of the game. And as his mind goes, his body will follow. And he'll come back stronger if he focuses on that. So he's going to be just fine. It's unfortunate, I know the feeling, like I said, is really terrible. That's why, I don't, right now, ain't nothing going to bother me because I remember what that felt like. You know what I'm saying? Not being able to do anything, not being able to play, just watch over and over again, wishing you was out there. So, I'm blessed. I'm happy that I can be able to play and have a bad shooting night. You know what I'm saying? So, but it's unfortunate, and but he'll be back. He'll be back better, and you just got to continue to keep working, and everything else will work out for him. He's a great person first and foremost. So he'll be fine.
Christos?
Victor, the Knicks made 15 turnovers tonight, and you play a lot of aggressive on defense. Is this the aggressiveness, the thing that you would like to build your game about the next games of the season?
Yeah, definitely. We got to build on that. We did do some good things in the course of a game. Obviously, we didn't have the results as we wanted to, especially offensively and in general. But there's still some good things that we did that we can keep getting better at. So you got to take the good with the bad. But overall, it was a great learning lesson for us, I think, and we got to continue to keep getting better and fixing the small things. I think it's the small things with us. But again, I got to watch film and see and see where we can get better at. But there's always room to grow, and we got to continue to keep growing.
Anything else to follow up with Vic here? Nope. Thank you very much.
Thanks.
Thank you, sir.
All right, we will start with Pat.
Hey, Malcolm, what specifically would you have liked to see you guys do differently in those final 3 or 4 minutes?
I think get good shots. It's really it. Good shots. We weren't able to do either.
Christos?
Hello, Malcolm. I would like to ask you how big hit for your confidence as a team was that loss, and especially with the win that you lost tonight. And what would you like to keep from that game?
It wasn't a hit to our confidence at all. I think it's a good wake-up call for us. We've been playing good basketball. We've been playing hard. Tonight, I don't think we played hard enough. We didn't play with the same energy I think we usually do. But it's early on. That's not an excuse, but it is early on, and we're going to learn from it.
Scott?
Malcolm, how influential do you feel like the inside game, the physicality of the Knicks, their rebounding influence this game?
It's huge. That's the difference in the game. They're bigs. Randall and, Robinson's not a scorer, but Robinson, rebounds the ball at an extremely high level. He blocks shots. He's active. Just his length bothers us. Their ability to rebound the ball and be physical inside has been huge.
We?
Malcolm, I know you guys are used to playing without guys, but how much does the loss of TJ Warren change what you're able to do offensively, especially on a night when a lot of guys are struggling to make shots?
Oh, it hurts. It really hurts. There's nothing more to say about that. Me and Vic are the primary scorers on the perimeter. And to not have that third guy that can put up 25, 30, every night. I mean, I think TJ's the best pure scorer on the team. So to lose that's huge for us. But it's not going to take Aaron. It's not going to take one person that can make that up. It's going to take a collective. I think everybody has to step up.
Pat?
Malcolm, there aren't many significant weaknesses, at least through 6 games for you guys, but I'm guessing you'd like to see the opponent shoot the 3-point shot a little bit worse. How much of that can just be chalked up to new defensive system and you guys are still kind of trying to find your footing there?
Yeah, I think that's what it is. We're trying to figure it out. I think our defense is far better than last year. I like our system. I like how we're being coached defensively. We're up into the ball. We're forcing more turnovers. We're speeding our opponents up. But they're making a lot of shots, and that's because we're in our gaps. We're helping each other on the defensive end. We're making sure we're in our gaps. We're helping the guy next to us. But we got to get out quicker, and that was one thing the coach emphasized before the game, to get out quick to these shooters. And we just weren't able to do it tonight.
Christos?
What about your performance tonight? Because you are a leader on the court. You create some shots for your teammates. You take some crucial shots for during the game. You feel more comfortable on the court. You feel like the floor general role suits you more in this team.
Yeah, I definitely do feel like the floor general on this team. I think that's my role on this team. But at the same time, in my role, I have to be aggressive. Especially now that TJ Warren's out. It's me. I have to be aggressive so that we can take pressure off of Vic and Domas to score a lot. We got to really be a trio. We all got to, and then we got to spread the wealth to the other guys and make sure guys like Miles and Aaron get going. And I think we can do a better job of that, making sure that other guys get going.
Thank you.
Brendan?
Hey, Malcolm. So on a night like this, when you are basically the sole consistent scorer on the team, what do you kind of tell your teammates to kind of keep them up, keep them motivated?
Yeah, the ball's coming back to you. I'm making my shots. They started trapping me. They started staying in the lane. I'm going to find you. I'm going to continue to get you guys open. I'm going to continue to spray the ball out, touch the paint, kick out, draw attention, make sure you get your open shots, knock them down, shoot them with confidence. Tonight we weren't able to really do that. The guys got their open shots. We weren't able to make them. And that hurt us, but that was not the problem. Our problem was not shot making tonight. Our problem was defense and rebounding.
Anyone have anything else to wrap up? Nope. All right. Thank you, Malcolm.
Thank you.